Ever wanted to get an inside look at the most unique golf courses in North America?
I mean, places with something really, really different to offer.
Places so unique you have to see to believe.
This isn't Pebble Beach, and it sure ain't Augusta.
So join us, two crappy golfers with a story to tell.
And the balls to keep on swinging.
Two ordinary guys, 2 months, 2 countries, 1 RV, 1 quest to find the most unique golf courses on the continent. This is Highways to Fairways. Previously on Highways to Fairways.
So we're in Clarksdale, Mississippi. We're actually at a place called the Ground Zero Blues Club, which is co-owned by Morgan Freeman, the actor.
Blues is it's a special music, so we can't let it die.
They said they've already seen this guy today. He released and saying that if we get eaten by a crocodile, alligator, that's it. That they're not liable. So when this guy grabs a hold of us, staying lives away.
This is Gordon. He's going to be your family today.
Hey, Gordon. How you doing? I'm Wade.
Your name?
Oh, Wade.
Wade?
Yeah. Charlie. Yeah.
Well, guys, we're ready to go whenever y'all ready to go.
How fast can this go?
About 55 miles an hour.
Are we going to test it today? Hello.
Of course, we have this hanging in the trees. You guys know what this stuff is?
Hey,
No, it's not hay.
some sort of moss, right?
Some sort of moss.
Guys told us back.
In English, it's called Spanish moss, and in French, it's called papier toilette de Cajun.
Toilet paper.
Hey, you do know a little French. That's 2 instructions for using Cajun toilet paper. Shake well, gets all the bugs out, and don't use it when it's on the ground. Someone may have beat you to it already. So you always want it fresh out the trees.
How confident are you we'll see an alligator, Gordon?
100%.
That's pretty good.
Okay, girl, where did you go? They can hide in that mud. We've been passing through it and you never see them. Just their eyeballs and their nostrils are sticking up because they ambush most of the prey that they eat. Get my pole again, buddy. Exactly, by your feet.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, if I were you, I'd sit down right now, Wade, on the seat. I would if I were you, but if you want to take a chance. Come on.
Am I safe over here?
Come here. Yes, you're safe. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Behave yourself now. You go. Yeah, that's a good girl.
Want me to pet her?
That's a good girl. No, she's a little too feisty. Yeah, you gotta be real careful.
That's why you signed that waiver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
very much, Gordon. Appreciate
So
it.
what is Highways to Fairways?
We go all across North America trying to find gators.
No, you know.
Target location, Angola, Louisiana. Unique golf factor, golfing at a prison.
I figured out what Angola was, though. Angola is the prison's town. So it's not like a totally public town, it's their own town. We thought we could stay in the town of Angola. Clearly we're wrong. That's why we're at a gas station in the middle of nowhere, hanging with our cat. Oh, the one thing about us in this show is we stay in a lot of strange places.
The only thing this road leads to is the prison. This is it. You're either going to the prison, you're coming from the prison, or you're lost. You won't be lost for long.
You look nervous, Chad.
I didn't pack enough shivs.
At least you're not wearing a pink shirt.
Warning, the following commercial contains shirts that change color with heat. Please try this at home.
I had a coat of many colors, sold it off online, and now I duck my older brothers neath the long leaf pine. Well, I did what I thought I was supposed to do, but oh, sunlight, sunlight, baby, we just let go.
This is the largest concentration of true lifers anywhere in the country. Louisiana is one of only 5 states that life means life. Once you receive a life sentence, that's no parole eligibility date. So that equates out to about 95-96% of our current inmate population have a very realistic chance of dying here in Angola. We're absolutely not going to ever just warehouse an inmate here in Angola. We're going to give him the opportunity to be as productive as he can be, even though that productivity might always be utilized behind prison fences. It makes him feel better, it gives him a higher self-worth. The inmates don't play golf, but they built it and they maintained it, and it's turned into a very, very positive for us because now we're able to teach a very marketable skill to inmates with golf course maintenance, turf management, all the things that go along with golf courses.
Your name's Panels? How you doing?
Yeah.
Charlie. Charlie, that's Wade. We do a,
How you doing?
All right.
we do a golf show. We go around and looking at the most unique golf courses all over the world. So this is a pretty unique course being here at the prison.
I imagine it is, yeah.
So how long have you been here?
12 years,
And what are you in for?
second degree murder. I have a greenhouse over there, and I grow all the flowers for the flower beds, take care of the flower beds, take care of the greens, I help fertilize, do all the spraying. To tell you the truth, I was living a dream come true, but I guess I took things for granted. So this is a big wake-up call. What happened, happened, and I'm sorry it happened. I wish I could change it, but I can't. So I try to do the best I can, and yeah, it's a place where you got plenty of time to think about how things could have been different. But, just go forward and do the best that you can, and there's always a hope that maybe things will change.
My angels come to dark.
You know, it's never thought I'd be doing an interview like that, that's for sure. And you can't help kind of feel sorry for a person like that. I mean, obviously with the family and that sort of thing, you know, that's ultimately who the victim is, but someone like him, you know, just like that, like he said, he was living the dream and now it's gone.
What have we done? Why did we build distractions of sorrow?
An average year, we'll have about 30, 35 inmates that die of old age and natural causes.
Go on, go on. I'm looking around at all these things. It's funny how I see all these objects on my shelves mean nothing. I'm just a small example of the things I hated and judged, but I can still tear down this film and throw out what's useless.
Well, usually when they come here, this is their last stop. Most of them's got life.
Now, it is a public course, and do you encourage people to come in to play this, or is it
Oh,
more
yeah.
correct? Yeah. So if
Yes.
someone wanted to come down here and play it, they would, other than clearing security, they could be welcome to come here?
Welcome to come.
Okay.
7 days a week.
And it's innovative because the people that look after it are the inmates, right?
Are the inmates.
And that would obviously be the minimum security type guys, or the guys in
Class A trustees.
Class A trustees. Okay, that's what they're called. Okay.
I got 15 that works on the golf course. They mow the fairways, keep the grass cut, break the sand traps, mow the greens. Yeah, once you get them trained to do it the way you need it to be done, they catch on. They seem to like what they're doing.
And the green fees is pretty darn cheap here, isn't it?
$20, play all day.
Play all day.
As you can see, they out there running the yard now over there.
You told us the last escape attempt was like September, and I'm thinking, how the heck do you get out of here?
I think was from this facility. Because he put some clothing up there and...
Oh, cover himself from getting cut?
Well, he got cut up.
Wow.
Yes, they caught him right back here. It was on a weekend. He didn't get too far.
Coming up next, Wade and I take on the prison wardens in a round of golf.
Orville Martin there, dude. I know you wanted to say it.
Yeah. All right, Joe and Chad.
This is where we come in. Hockey stick putter. This is contraband in here. We're not allowed to bring this, but we did.
There. So that went up.
That's birdie.
The gentleman driving the tractor is, he would be one of the trustees.
We reward good behavior, and not just punish bad behavior. This boy's on fire. Go in. Ow!
Shall we?
This man's a sandbagger, James. Yes, natural birdie.
Now define trustee for us.
Trustee is an inmate that is allowed to come on out of behind the fences without being secured in restraints or have a weapon posted on him. Everybody else, these guys in these units like Gator 2, even when we take them from the cell to the shower, we got to go down there and put full restraints on them, which is on their hands and sides and their shackles on their feet. Walk them to the shower, put them in, take it off.
You just had these. Yes. Somebody's been taking our clubs, haven't they?
This is a prison. That's what it be. I hope you got that on camera.
Is that twice? Seriously?
Yeah, that's that old St. Augustine grass. There's no bottom to it. You can see
I thought we were the only one that did that.
See how fluffy it is? No. That's better.
There we go. People see a golf course here and think, well, you know what, it's fun and games, right? No, you're working.
And we work because we don't get to hardly play. It's been, like I said, it's been 2 months. This is the first time I swung clubs since September 1st, you know, so it's not like we play all the time because it's here, but because we are working and we just don't have time.
Is that what happened with that last shot?
Absolutely. That's what we're going to blame it on.
This was actually the first site of death row permanently housed here at Angola.
This is somewhere that people probably hesitate before they go in.
Imagine a company started with the design of one simple luggage belt.
Imagine it all beginning with a chance meeting.
And the uncanny connection between two minds.
Two hearts. A company built on equal parts style and functionality.
Like a unique feature that keeps the sweaty clothes away from the clean ones.
Or a heat-resistant sleeve that allows you to pack your flat iron away while it's still hot.
And imagine your products being endorsed not once, not twice,
but 3 times in 3 years by the most influential woman in television history.
Thing is,
this isn't imagination. This is our life.
This is Lug Life.
So we've been run by Louisiana since 1901, but as you know, those following years were still turbulent, brutal years, horrible prison. Warden Kane's been the head warden here now for 16 years, and we really are in one of our most peaceful, productive stages that we've ever been in, and he attributes that to the inclusion of the moral rehabilitation programs in prison. This is the Red Hat cell block. Because you have to have known where you've been in your history and understand where you are now and keep this preserved so that you don't ever go back to these types of conditions. You'll see this was, you know, like we said, this is one of the worst prisons in the country. Horrible, bloody, horrible prison. So it wasn't uncommon to have 10 or 15 inmates per cell at some times.
Really? Per cell, wow.
In the early 50s, electrocution was instituted as the means of execution. So around 1957, the legislature passed a law to make it stationary here at Angola. So this was actually the first site of death row permanently housed here at Angola, and this is the original International Harvester generator that supplied the power for the electrocutions here.
This is somewhere that people probably hesitate before they go in. Hey? Queasy being in there.
It's interesting because most maximum security prisons are all cell blocks. We only have about 1,400 cells. The majority of our inmates live in those flat roof structures, which are dormitories. They're patterned after military dorm or barracks. They're all open, security staff in there. One security officer 12 hours during the day and 12 hours during the night.
So many people ready to kill for what they think. So many sides.
We don't have any security staff.
That's what I'm saying. I started to come to that conclusion as we're walking. We're thinking, okay, we're in the area.
You better hope you pick the one. Hope you pick the one that doesn't lose.
We're units inmates anywhere around.
What y'all are with?
I'm Wade from Highways to Fairways Television.
Okay, amen.
Charlie.
God bless you. Glad to meet y'all. I'm glad y'all got to come and see what God's doing here, because he's doing a wonderful thing. He really is. God's active here, not just in the inmates' lives, but in the free people's lives as well. And, you know, we minister back and forth to each other.
Yeah, there's just so many sides. Which one will you choose?
You don't hear any cursing. You don't see any graffiti. Warden Kane says it's easy to manage prisons. You manage prisoners like you do teenage boys. If you take away the car keys, you really mean that you take away the car keys.
Ever since the day the Cain and Abel, it's just so
Pretty, that's a count. They're getting probably ready to count.
You better hope you pick the one. Hope you pick the one that doesn't lose.
One time really I ever felt a little intimidated, and that was actually when we were going by those lines. And as soon as the guys saw the cameras, and then it becomes like a freak show to them. They're like, well, I'm on your camera. So I sort of felt sorry for Jeremy having to, and you guys having to hold the cameras, because there's that point where, like, then you become a showpiece, and that's the part where it gets a little freaky, but, you know. But to their credit, everyone maintains themselves pretty good here.
The part that amazes me the most is how many inmates there are to guards and stuff like that, and that blows my mind, but it seems to work for them.
But as a summary, like if anyone's ever thinking of coming down here, I wouldn't hesitate in the least bit.
You know, if you can get through a 48-hour security check, that's all it takes. And that's what they really want to get across, that it is open to the public. So come check it out. It's 48 hours, and you're on.
Sure as hell will be one of the most unique golf courses you've ever played.
By far.
So many sides.
Coming next time on Highways to Fairways.
I noticed that so many people bring their dogs here. That is so cool.
The University of Texas is not going to tear down Memorial Stadium.
Feel good.
And it's not going to take many. So